Hi, I'm Allison the Crocheter.
And I'm Vivian the Knitter, and this is the Keep Calm and Carry Yarn podcast.
Hello, and welcome to episode 164 of Keep Calm and Carry Yarn. This is a knitting and crochet podcast hosted by me, Allison, and my mom, Vivian. I'm recording from Scotland.
And I'm recording from Michigan. Thank you for joining us, whether you're listening to us on a podcast app or watching us on YouTube. Hi, everybody.
Hey, sorry, I cut you off because you kind of paused.
Yeah, sorry, because I was thinking in my head, what's next? What's next? And I'm also, I had to change my setup again because my computer is making noises. Anyway, so I've got 3 devices right now. I'm looking at you in one device over here. I'm recording off of this device, but it doesn't show up there. It shows up all the way over there. So I'm trying not to look over there. I look at myself to make sure I'm centered. Am I centered? Yes, I'm centered.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the lovely things of podcasting.
Yes.
So so we didn't have a second November episode because we were just too busy. You were here for Thanksgiving. Half of us got sick.
Yeah.
We just did not have enough time.
No, I feel like maybe 95% of the times where we think, oh, we'll be, so-and-so will be together, so we'll record an extra episode. It doesn't happen.
I feel like it's more like 50%. Because we have done some extra quick episodes. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's been a while. And I also think a lot of the times, when it's me, every time it's just me and Emily together, and you're like, oh, you should record something.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
we just don't.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fine because it was always our
gonna be a bonus if that were the case.
So we've always done only one episode in the November and December months. So, if we did a together episode, it would have been a bonus anyway, and a short one. And I'm dying right now. I'm so hot. I'm going to take my sweater off. I am wearing the leet motif cardigan by Carol Feller, and I finished this pre-podcast. It's airing weight, so it's really warm. But I was cold this morning, but now I'm hot because I was running around setting up.
I'm wearing do you remember this?
Oh, the I love yarn. I love yarn one, right? I love sheep.
Wool, or wool. I think it says wool. And this is one of the ones I never finished it because I needed another skein to finish the top because the I heart wool words. So it's just a triangle scarf with John Arbin yarn. I heart wool. It's too close to the top. I wanted a bit more, and then I just never finished it. So,
you ran out of yarn though, right?
Yeah, I ran out of yarn, and this was years ago, so I never bought more. And so now when I think about finishing, I'm like, it's not gonna look the same because it'll be a different dye lot. And so yeah,
so
now I just wear this. Yeah, so it's mostly an inside shawl, but I did wear it out not that long ago because I was saying how triangle scarves, I'm putting this in air quotes for anybody listening, are super trendy right now. It's AKA granny shawls. The company I used to work for, they're really trendy, and they are selling triangle scarves as well, big ones and small ones. But what I should have done is brought because this is the Knit by Numbers by John Arbin, and this was leftover yarn that I have from the cardigan I made, the pleated cardigan. And the difference, because obviously I don't wear this very much, this is still really squishy and soft and not pilled, and my other one is pilled and it just feels a lot denser, it's compressed.
It's all compressed.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I'm wearing right now. It's been my inside shawl for a little bit.
Okay. So you've been home for not quite a week.
Yeah, not quite not quite a week. We all had a good time, even though half of us got sick. I think I was the first one to get sick after catching it from Quentin. And then most everybody else either got pretty sick or were not operating at 100%. So Sam was not operating at 100%. I think he was at like 85%, but he didn't really get sick. Despite the fact that Quentin was coughing into his mouth, basically.
I'm still not 100% recovered. The day after you left, and I was like, I was washing sheets and like matching duvet covers to the, duvets and reassembling everything, washing and reassembling. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to like fall over. I was so fatigued, just like wrestling with the blankets, and I had to lie down. And then I just like, okay, I'm just going to, because I was doing it in this room, and I just left everything in here and closed the door so the cats wouldn't, jump on the naked blankets and things. I was like, I'm not going to do that. And I went and took a nap. I slept for 3 hours. And yesterday I was still feeling just like, I'm fine in the morning, but then if I do any kind of activity like vacuuming or, something like that, I was like, I'm just a little bit short of breath and just fatigued. And your dad was trying to convince me, oh, that's because you're old. When I shoveled the walk the other day and snowblowed, I was so exhausted, and he had a flight. I slept through my whole flight. I'm like, that's different. That you don't do that every day. That's not an everyday activity. I'm not tired from vacuuming because I'm old. That's because I'm recovering from being sick.
Yeah. It's
not
like,
that
I
old.
vacuum every week. It's not like I'm this exhausted every week.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's
But
that.
I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving who celebrated. This year's the first year we didn't do a Friendsgiving because we were
because you were here
away for too much time around Thanksgiving. But had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we had a really good time. The whole family was here.
It snowed.
Sam
was almost sad. Like, he was sad that we were missing the snow. And I think he was like contemplating rescheduling our flights to the day after so that we could enjoy the snow. But we're going skiing in a few weeks, so he can enjoy
it snowed
the snow
after
then.
you guys left?
The big snow, like the 4 inches.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember. Well, it hasn't gone beyond freezing temperatures since you left. It's been over a week. Last night's low was in the single digits. I think it was like 5 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. So that's minus something in Celsius. It's crazy. It's not supposed to be this cold in November / beginning of December. This is more like January, February weather. So trying to convince Emily's husband, who's from Florida, I was like, this isn't normal. We usually don't get snow like this at Thanksgiving. It's usually, Christmas or later. It's usually after Christmas that we get our first real snowstorm.
Saying it's not usually like this. It's usually like this later in the year. Like, it's not like this. It's just not like this now. It'll get like this eventually.
Later. Yeah, I know. So I didn't even get a chance to like cut down all my perennials. So
shall we jump into crafty content?
Yes. So talking about the weather.
I think we got caught up in catching up.
Yeah. Even though it's only been 5 days since I last saw you. Or 6 days. That's how much we love each other. Okay, do you have any whips?
Yes. Okay, so trying to think the order of talking about them. I've got one whip that I can't show you.
But you can show us the yarn.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So this is the crochet design that won the design competition for the Woolly Good Gatherings 2026 festival design. There was a design competition for knitting and crochet together. So we picked one knitting design and one crochet design. So I'm tech editing / making up the sample for the crochet design, which is using Solvay's yarn, Aal Ower yarn, in this yellowy color. And it's her Lewing base, which is 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. So of course it is so soft.
Yeah.
literally, I was showing about halfway done with the sample, and I was showing the team, and they were like, "Ooh, it's so gorgeous," and like, you're feeling it. I was like, well, pretty much anything you make in this yarn is going to feel amazing. Like, it's going to be gorgeous just because the yarn is gorgeous. But the design itself is a fun one as well. Both of the designs, I think, are smallish, so don't know if they're both one skein. This one should be one skein.
Yeah, I can attest to how nice it is because I actually was able to touch it and feel it and squish it.
All of Solvay's yarns are very much like luxury bases type of thing. So, and her, I feel like her colors are sort of up your street on the blue spec side. She likes a lot of like jewel tony blues and teals and stuff like that. So that's one whip that I can't talk about, or I can talk about. Is
that going to be the Woolly Good colorway?
No. This is just so basically the idea is that we'll release the patterns in, I think the plan is January, so people can make the designs in advance if they want to wear something. Okay. So it's not necessarily done in Aal Ower and Zakami's like 2026 festival exclusive yarn because you obviously wouldn't have that until the festival. So the idea being that, work it up in whatever you want, but we, crocheters would have all the same and knitters could have all the same. And I might, depending on timing, try and do the knitted one as well, just because I want to just, have it. The second whip I've got is an FO that I've frogged. Oh. This is my Sutton Shawlette, which was the part crocheted, part knitted.
Oh yeah.
Little. So this was that. I've done it in the what color is this? Fawn.
Oh, it looks like a.
A brown alpaca, a light brown alpaca is the actual, like it comes from a single alpaca. So
why did you frog it? Or you didn't frog it. You.
No, I didn't frog it.
All the way.
Well, I frogged back half, just all the knitted portion of it. So the crochet part I left, but basically so you start with the crochet center and then you increase on the two sides, and the longest side was really, so what would have been like the row ends was really tight on the knitted part. So rather than it being like straight,
it curved
triangle,
up.
It curved up. So it meant that when I wore it, like the point never sat very well. So I've taken it out, and part of the reason why I took it out is because I just saw the end, like where it woven in. I'm like, okay, well if that's the end, it'd be pretty easy to take it out, and maybe attempt to. It'll be better. If it's not any better, then I'll just leave it and just deal with it and just accept that that's the way it is. But
so we talked about how to do that, like different ways that you can maybe loosen that up. And what did you end up doing?
So I'm doing a yarn over on the right side or the wrong side, I can't remember, on one side, and then just releasing the yarn over on the other side.
So, but how are you increasing it? Are you still doing like a?
I'm still doing the same increase.
Knit front and back. Is that what the increase is? Okay.
Yeah. Because I didn't want the lace, the eyelets. So I don't know. It seems like maybe it's better, but it's hard to tell.
Well, it's going to be better. Whether or not you like it is a different story, right?
So that's another whip, and then I have a whip. It's almost done. I don't know. This is such an old project. It's my corner to corner Christmas blanket, which I feel like I started it in like 20.
Is it on your Ravelry?
Because it's on my Ravelry. I'll look it up. Basically, it's a corner to corner, the modern C2C Christmas Afghan by Jess Coppom, and I started it in 2018.
Oh, you looked at it already. 2018.
So that's basically like the first year of the podcast, second year of the podcast, maybe.
Yeah, we started in 2017. Correct.
So it's the pattern is 9 of these squares in different sort of winter / Christmas designs.
Yeah.
So I have done the pine cone, the Rudolph head, minimalist Rudolph head, a Christmas wreath. There you go.
I like that one. Oh, actually, I like all of them.
Snowflake. Christmas tree. Stocking. So I've done 6. And
we haven't taken pictures of any of them.
No, I guess not. The last we spoke of it, which I can't remember if it was on the podcast or in just to us speaking, you were like, because I was saying, I'm never going to finish it. I hate C2C. And so I kind of reached the point where I was like, okay, maybe I'll just turn them into cushions and then it'll be done with. And then when I pulled it out, I was almost done with the 5th square, or maybe almost done with the 6th square. So I sort of figured, okay, maybe I won't make all 9 of the squares, but I can do 6 of them, and that will turn into a blanket, and then I'll do the bottom banner, which stretches across all 3, and in the pattern, it's just text that says Merry and Bright. So that is almost done. Look. Bright. And
colorful. Yarn in your face. And colorful. Yeah. I really love the colors that you picked. Like, so nice.
So it's almost done. You can just see the M. And I've started that. The last corner is visible. So yeah, it says Merry and Bright. I don't know if how most people read their charts, do the C, but I tend to go from the bottom right hand corner and then work my way diagonally that way. So I started at the T of Merry and Bright. So I don't know if other people
do it that way.
Actually, I think the way the chart is designed, you would have started at a different corner because it's numbered that way, like, from 1. And I think I've started at
the other end.
The other end. And not that it matters. But
so when this came out, it was 2016. Yeah, so you only started.
So I made it when it was fairly new.
Yeah.
And it's only what year is it?
2025.
It's only 7 years later.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I think part of the reason why I don't like the corner to corner is with the color changes. So with the color changes, something. Oh, I don't know.
I remember you talking about how the squares where they touch or something, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, they're just like a definite front and back when I do it. I found somebody or a few people showing ways to like hide the color changes, but you essentially have to like work a double crochet, US double crochet, but then like also encase the yarn you're about to change to or like trying to hide in like single crochets, so it's like a little bit chunkier. And I tried it, but I could just still see through it. And
yeah, it probably depends on the color you're using. I mean, you're using a light background too.
So you can kind of see like, I think that, so the head was an earlier one I did, and I think I tried to hide the color changes a bit more. So you can see in the antlers.
Yeah.
You can see the brown yarn and the white yarn.
I think that was the one when you were doing it. I said, "Oh, it looks like a dreidel." You're like, no.
Yeah, the head of it was better than the Christmas light looking like a tampon. Yeah, that's what Sam said. But now I've, again, like with the snowflake, you can see like bits where the colors bleed into each other. But I've now, the technique that I use now, it's tidier in terms of, and consistent in terms of the color changes, but the color changes are really visible, and I've just accepted that. So this is on the back of the Merry and Bright. So nice. Yeah, you can see particularly the white going across, because I wasn't bothering with multiple balls of the white, because I was like, there's already so much going on Like I'm changing for all the letters.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you can see all my, I guess they're kind of like floats, but not really.
Yeah.
And
but
I'm just
it's
okay
fine.
with it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I think it looks fine. It's not. It doesn't look any worse than like when you're doing a Fair Isle blanket.
Yeah. So I figured I'd do the words and then assess if I felt like I had it in me to finish the last 3 squares, which are the Christmas light, mitten.
I like the mitten. Wait, you didn't do the Christmas light? I thought you already did it. Oh no, we just talked about it for so long.
We've talked about it a lot, but I haven't done it.
What's the third one?
What's the last one I've not done?
A stocking or the ornament?
The Christmas ornament.
Well, why don't you do the Christmas light in a different color?
Oh, no. I was going to change the Christmas light into like a Christmas present if I did it. I think that'd be pretty easy. Like just a square with a ribbon and then like maybe a bow at the top. But I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then I think I bought all the yarn to be able to do everything, so I'll have quite a lot of spare yarn.
Well, you can.
I'll probably either just.
You can do the Christmas light in the blue green, and then do the ornament in the red.
Yeah, but I don't think I have it in me to do 3 more squares.
Okay.
In my soul, I'm done. I'm done with this. It's been 7 years. I don't really like corner to corner.
Well, is there an edging around the whole thing?
Yeah, I think there is.
Okay. I was gonna say, you know what you can do is you just like leave it, and then if you want, you can add to it later if you feel like it. But there's an edging.
No. I think it's done.
You're so done. You are.
And
so
as
done.
you say, it's not even gonna be square exactly because that. Oh, actually, hold on. Is the bottom banner the same? No, it's a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm. It'll be almost square.
It'll be almost square. And you know what? Maybe that works better for like draping it over the couch. You can see more of the blanket. Yeah, I think with some of the spare yarn, I've gotten a strong hint from my sister-in-law that she sent an Instagram reel of a crocheted Christmas hat that looks kind of like a Christmas tree for a cat. She was like, my cat really wants this. So
yeah,
I'll have plenty of Christmas-colored yarn to make something like that.
That's funny.
I think those are my whips that have actually like had stuff going on.
Okay.
What about you?
Speaking of Christmas, I'm still working on my Mitten Advent Garland.
Yeah. How long have you been working on those?
I think
years.
It's this is the 3rd year. So I think okay, let's see. When did I start this? I started this in November 2022, so it's been just over 3 years. But I finished number 20.
Nice.
And 21. I think I was working on this one when you were here, right? 21. And now
that's a sort of just a pattern, a green.
Yeah, it's just whatever. It's actually a Fair Isle. There's a name for it. I don't know. It looks like checkerboards, but then like little X's. Or X's. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, I guess it would look more like checkerboard if it
was throughout. If there wasn't any plain
gaps.
Yeah. It's like the Purina logo.
Cat food logo.
Yeah. And I started on 22. So
it goes up to 25?
24.
24?
Yeah, so I only have 2 more after this. So I can do it! Just unfortunately, I didn't finish it by December 1st because, it starts with number 1.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you could have done the Advent,
Yeah.
like if you like put little candies in them. Because by the time you get to 24, hopefully you'll be done with it.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that next year for Quentin. So that is what I have for that. So I didn't really get that much knitting done while you guys were here. So, and then plus being sick, but I did get a few more rows of my Saknes. Oops, just banged into the microphone. And, a few more rows. Hi, my face. So this is a cable cardigan, and it's cropped, drop shoulder. And the cables, they kind of end like...
Oh, they kind of staggered the way they
end. From like the outside, from your armpit to the middle, they end like at a diagonal going this way, like a V.
Kind of like a V.
Yeah, like pointing to your belly button. And so I've ended 1, 2, 3 cables, and there's 2 more cables 4 cables. Right? Whatever. So there's 2 more cables that I have to work until they end, and then I think shortly after that will be once I start the ribbing, because the ribbing is quite high. I don't know if you remember what it looks like, even though this is a sweater for you that you picked out.
Yeah, when you said my Saknes, I was like, you mean you're my Saknes?
So, if you can see the ribbing on this picture, it is quite high.
So the last couple cables go all the way to the ribbing.
I guess. It also depends on what size you're doing. Because I think the second to last cable ends, and then a few more rows later, you start the ribbing. At least according to this picture. But like I said, it depends on the size you're doing and how your row gauge is. If that makes any sense. But I've only done
doing it short or long.
You asked me to do a short.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just couldn't remember.
And I've done 2 buttonholes, I think. One. Why can't I see the buttonholes? So at one point, I found a mistake. What was the mistake?
In the pattern?
In my knitting, I did an accidental short row, like in the middle of the back. I started going backwards. So then I had to rip out like a whole bunch, and then I'm just like knitting away, picked that back up and then knitting, and then I realized, crap, I forgot to do the buttonhole, so I had to rip it back again and do the buttonhole, and that was the first buttonhole, and the buttonholes are kind of far apart from each other. I think it's like every 3.5 inches, 3 3/4 inches. There's the buttonholes right here.
I was about to say, like, oh, maybe I don't button my cardigans very often, but that's not true. I do often. I'm currently wearing a buttoned cardigan as a shirt.
Well, that one is like that's almost like a shirt cardigan, not quite like a...
Yeah, it's really thin.
Yeah. And my third whip is the One Love Mystery Knit Along, and I was keeping up, and I was almost done with the third clue, and then the final...
Whose knit along is it?
This is Joji Locatelli. Before the final clue came out on the 19th of November. But then, you guys were here, we got sick, and so I haven't touched it since. I haven't even started the fourth clue because of stuff. So there's not much progress. I mean, there is progress, but you really can't tell. It's not much to see. And I have it all crowded on one needle, one cord. So it's hard to see what's going on. And that is all I have for whips. So time for our BuzzFeed. Yes.
So it is plan your perfect winter day, and I'll tell you which city you should spend Christmas in. Where are you going for Christmas?
Where did it go? Hang on. Okay, anyway, I can't. I took a screenshot because I knew this was going to happen, because it always happens. New York City!
Exciting.
So exciting. You long for the city that never sleeps. It's the perfect place for you to eat delicious food, wear cute winter outfits, and see many nutcracker performances. The Rockefeller Center tree may seem touristy, but it's a can't miss. I actually haven't been to New York City that many times during Christmas time. Just a handful of times. I mean, I think because growing up 30 minutes from New York City, it wasn't something that we did a lot. Like, we don't want to go to New York City when it's full of tourists. So I think the first time I recall going, I was a teenager. And then my mom says we've been there, like when we used to live at Queens when I was little. Like, I don't remember that. And so yeah, and I think we went to the Thanksgiving parade once, and my parents like, never again. So we watch it on TV. But yeah, New York is beautiful during the holidays. I think most big cities are. Cities that decorate for the holidays and stuff.
I don't know if I've been to New York City at Christmas. I've definitely been in the winter, because I remember ice skating in Central Park with Sam.
I've never brought you. I mean, we lived 3 hours away from most of your childhood, and we never went into the city.
So I got Paris.
Oh, nice.
It says, oui, you belong in the city of love. It is the perfect place to romanticize your life and take some cute Insta pics along the way. With longer nights, there is even more time to stroll hand in hand under the city lights. I'm actually... I've been to Paris twice, and it's not...
It's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't know. But I always think like, maybe I just need to go again, and this time, I don't know, but maybe I need to go with somebody who like really loves Paris, or like, lives there or something.
Well, you like going to museums. There's lots of museums.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while. Has it been It's been a while. It's been since before I was married.
You're gonna have your 10th anniversary soon.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, so what are you having for breakfast?
Classic breakfast. So the choices are pancakes, preferably shaped like Santa, yogurt and granola, bagel, cream cheese, waffle, chocolate croissant. So if this is like fantasy eating, then of course it's classic breakfast, where you get everything: sausage and hash browns, bacon, toast, eggs, beans. I can go without the beans. It
looks like a weird mashup between American and British breakfast.
Yeah. With the beans. Because of the beans. Yeah.
Because of the beans. And then the hash brown is...
a hash brown patty.
You can get hash browns here, but it's not patty. Really... I mean, yeah, you're more likely to get a hash brown patty here. Like, when they say hash browns, that's what they mean. They mean the
those are good, too. Those are good, too.
They are good.
That's like McDonald's hash browns.
But you're not... It's not a standard part of a full English. I picked up pancakes.
Oh, pancakes.
And to be honest, so the picture, it looks like Santa's face, and he's got like a strawberry hat with like fresh strawberries, and then like a bunch of cream for his like whipped cream, and that looks great. I mean, I don't even know if I need maple syrup for that. I'll just eat it like that.
I think I'd rather have waffles with that much whipped cream.
Yeah. Oh, that just brought back memories of having Eggos with whipped cream on it for breakfast.
Special treat.
Or maple syrup and whipped cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, your outfit: stripes and flats, tank top and jeans, Christmas pajamas, snowshoe chic, dress and boots, cute scarf and coat.
Well, if I was going out, I would not go out with Christmas pajamas. So I love wearing pajamas all day. So I just said cute scarf and coat.
Yeah, me too. I was a little confused because I thought I was planning a Christmas day, but you're just planning a winter day. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
I also went for
tank top and jeans would not be good here for the holidays. No. Yeah.
First stop of the day.
Enjoying a Christmas market or carnival.
Yeah, me too.
Which is not that different from Christmas shopping, because that's choice number one. Seeing Nutcracker, having a snowball fight, matcha run, attending a hockey game, no thank you, and then the Christmas carnival.
Okay, you spot a Christmas themed shop. What are you buying? A Nutcracker, hot cocoa mix, a snow globe, candy canes, Christmas ornament, or nativity scene?
Nutcracker.
I said hot cocoa mix. Another Nutcracker?
Yeah, you should see my sister's partner. He has like 18 or 20 Nutcrackers just on his mantle. And then there's like Nutcrackers all over the house, like life-size ones, and then little ones, and like there's in his kitchen, in his dining room, in his front hall, living room. There's just like Nutcrackers everywhere. I think my sister said there's like 38 Nutcrackers, including the floor ones, the floor big ones.
Are Nutcrackers a Christmas thing because of the ballet?
I think so, yeah.
I never thought about that. I said hot cocoa mix.
I don't like hot cocoa mix. I like making my own.
You don't like? Oh, okay. But like, I'm imagining, it's like something fancy flavor. I don't know.
So we've like bought some like, oh, this is fancy, and then it's like homemade is better.
What about the flakes?
The flakes?
Like when it's like flakes of chocolate that like actually get melted into the.
Okay.
Those are good.
I've never bought that.
Those are good.
Those are good. Okay. Madeline made some hot chocolate last night. She was like, "Oh, I need marshmallows too."
I'm just gonna skip ahead to dessert.
Okay.
Cookies, donuts, macarons, gingerbread pie, or gelato.
I didn't really like. You picked macarons.
Yeah, I did.
I picked gelato.
That's why I got Paris.
I picked gelato. I think maybe it's because of the food choices. I had like different things. Different. I don't know. Whatever. Now I'm hungry. We need to.
Ooh, so I wonder. Yeah, so the places, the last one is almost there. Which house are you sleeping in? And then it's just like 6 different pictures. So like the first one is definitely New York. The second one looks like it could be Paris.
Could be Paris, yeah.
The third one looks like London. And then after that, I don't know. They just look, well, one of them is like in the country.
Yeah, that's the one I picked. The one on the farm with the snow, and there's like a dog in the snow. That's it. So that doesn't make sense that mine was New York City when I picked that farm. I don't know.
Well, I picked the one that looks like London, the little Victorian houses, row of houses.
Nice.
I'm curious what the other. Because I'm like, ooh, diner and pie was like this farmhouse restaurant, and like your house probably goes together. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Farmhouse
so
restaurant.
Paris and New York.
Okay, I gotta sneeze again.
Bless you. Bless you.
Okay, never mind. It left. FOs. Do you have any FOs?
I don't think so.
You have my FO.
Oh.
Go get it.
Wait, I can get it.
Okay, so no. I'm pretty sure I used the same size needles, according to my notes anyway, but this one came out so much looser, and that looks good with your shawl. So Allison is wearing my FO for this episode. I didn't. So
this is the
Aal Ower Toorie, this year's Shetland woolly cat, and you're supposed to do 2.5 repeats before starting the crown decreases. I didn't do that. I didn't do the half because it was already getting pretty tall, and you said you didn't like how tall this one was.
Yeah.
So I just started the crown decreases early. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't. I take that back. I ended the crown decreases early, so it's more scrunched at top on the top. So there's less decreases. If that makes any sense.
Right, yeah. So it's kind of like cinched.
Yeah. So mine. So the first one I did does not have the cinched. So yeah. So yeah. So it looks different. I think I had a gray out or something. That's why everything spazzed out. So that's my only FO because I haven't really been, and I was furiously working on that one. I wanted to get it done before you left, or actually before you arrived, but I lost my yarn. Like, it was time to change colors, and I couldn't find my yarn. It's like, damn it. So that's when I picked back up the mittens. And then in the middle of your visit, your dad found it like way in the back of the couch. I mean, under the couch in the back. And it's like, is this what you're looking for? I was like, yes, I've been looking for that for days. Weeks, maybe. So yeah, I was able to just like power through and finish that before you left, because you decided that you wanted the second one rather than the first one.
Well, no, I didn't decide. You were making that one.
Originally,
and I was
for
like,
me,
ooh. Yeah, you because you bought that for yourself. And I was like, ooh, I quite like this year's woolly cat. Can I have one with the the other colors? And I think you forgot that part, so you gave me that hat, and so you gave it to me, and I was like, oh, this wasn't the colors I remembered, like thinking it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And then when I realized you were working on a second hat, I was like, wait, second hat or third hat? And then that's when I realized. I was like, oh no. I mean, it wasn't even about the fit. It was about the fact that like you picked those colors
because I like
purple,
them, yeah.
because that's what you like. So I didn't want to take that from you. I just wanted the leftover hat.
Okay. So yeah, your mom's old. I don't remember everything. Yeah.
Also, I do like these colors better.
So I only swapped out 2 of the colors. Yes, 2 of the colors. The pink in the middle, plus the brim, the dark purple. So so the brim of yours is green, and the pink part.
Oh, so like
dark purple.
So the pink and the purple you've swapped.
Yeah. And then the green and the pink. I don't know. Maybe it was 3 colors that I swapped out. Like, so I don't remember what I did. Green and pink? Green and pink and purple. I don't know what I...
Well, I don't know. Well,
I can look at my chart. Where it was.
I mean, the yellow definitely is the same.
Yeah, the yellow, I feel like yellow pops out more on yours.
Do you think so? I think it pops out quite a bit on yours. Because the purple against it is a lot dark. Is like dark.
I don't know.
I think from a distance, the yellow probably pops up more on yours. Yeah. There's more contrast.
Ooh. But yeah, that looks good with your shawl. So now I don't know what to do with this hat because it doesn't fit properly. I mean, it's okay. I guess I like hats.
Can you?
No, it's this part. It's a lot looser than yours.
Oh, that's not tight.
I guess I like my hats tight, so the wind doesn't go and then blow up,
blow
into
it away,
it.
off.
But it's wearable. But yeah, I could cut the cinch out, frog it a little bit, and then cinch it back up again.
Yeah.
To make it shorter.
I originally, when I thought that was my hat, I was like, oh, maybe a pom-pom to weigh it down a bit. To give it a bit more slouch. So that it doesn't, like, stick up and make it look like you got a big brain.
like I do now? Or let's like
like a little squid head.
Or like
a really tall
like
head.
a very, very, like, wide fez is basically what it looks like. I do really like this pattern. And I think I probably have enough to make another hat. But I don't know what I would replace the the ribbing with, the ribbon color. Because the ribbon color takes up the most yarn.
Yellow? Do you have enough yellow? Could it all be yellow? Yellow hat?
I think so. Because you only use a little bit of it at a time. Might have to swap some of the yellows. Or I don't know. It'll go in my bag of other leftover Jameson's yarn.
Mm-hmm. Is that your last FO for the episode?
Yeah, it's my only FO.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, look, the purple goes with my purple shirt.
That's what I'm saying. You're purple, and I'm like blue.
Yeah, looks good. That is it. I want to I'm going to work on this mitten until I'm done, and then I'll go back to working on. Oh, I want to finish the shawl. I have 5 days. No, I don't. It doesn't really matter.
To finish what?
The knit along, the mystery.
Oh, the knit along.
But it doesn't really matter. I'm not really actually participating in it. I just bought it because it's Locatelli, and then it's cheaper. Yeah. If you buy it before it's completed, before the knit along's completed. So. Mm-hmm.
When it's still a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my Christmas blanket will be done for Christmas.
It will.
I still have I don't know. Weave in the end and sew it together. I might sew it together differently then, because it looks like in the pattern there's like there's like a few crocheted rows in between each of the blocks, so there's like kind of like
border between
it,
like a
borders
border.
But in the same color.
Yeah.
So I don't think I need that. I think I just sew it together and then just do a border around the edge.
You can do whatever you want. It's your project.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You have any shop talk?
No, because I didn't have access to my. I keep banging on the table. I didn't have access to my sewing room for the whole time you guys were here because you were sleeping here.
Yeah. Well, my one thing is because I said I liked it in one of the episodes. I'm like, ooh, I want one. So I don't think this is in the shop anymore, is it?
I think I sold the last one.
Yeah, but this is just an example of the really cute bags that are in Pearl and Plum on Etsy. It's the pumpkin spice latte bag, which is like, I don't even drink a pumpkin spice latte very much anymore, but I like pumpkin and I like pumpkin spices, and I just like the idea of PSLs.
You used to miss it. I remember when you first moved.
Yeah, I used to crave it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they stopped because when do they stop? They only have it in the fall. It doesn't go through. I don't remember because we have. Yeah,
they kind of stop it after Halloween. You transition into Christmas stuff, whereas back home you have all the way until like Thanksgiving before you start to get Christmas stuff.
Before you have Christmas stuff.
I think there's a shorter period for your like autumnal drinks before, at least at Starbucks, and at least the last time I was having them, which has been a few years now. But yeah, so thumbs up for PSLs. Okay.
Yeah, well, I even bought you pumpkin spice latte. No, pumpkin spice. Was it the pretzels?
Yeah,
that was good. Alrighty.
Pumpkin spice, chocolate covered pretzel things. Cool. I'll do the spiel.
Oh, wait. Before we do the spiel, I want to wish everybody a happy Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We won't see you until after the New Year. Yeah. So, yeah. Happy everything.
Happy New Year and Hogmanay. Okay, so you can find the show notes for this episode and every episode on our website, which is kcacypodcast.wordpress.com. You can follow us on Instagram at kcacypodcast. My personal Instagram is Allison here, and my mom's is upstate_vid. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment and follow and favorite and all the things on Apple Podcasts or wherever else you listen to podcasts. You can also watch the show on YouTube, and you can also join our Ravelry group. Just search for Keep Calm and Carry Yarn podcast in the groups tab. So thank you for listening.
And remember to keep calm and carry yarn. Bye.
Bye.